Last time we talked about small talk, conversaciones triviales, and gossip, y cotilleo.
There was a strange man in George's garden. What was the rumour about that strange man?
No one knows where he came from. No one knows where he lives. He just suddenly appeared. There were lots of rumours about him. Phil's sister-in-law thought he was a criminal.
Phil's sister-in-law thought he was a criminal. That was the rumour.
And the police, of course, found that Vic wasn't dangerous at all.
Ah, well, you shouldn't believe all that gossip. Do you know, Vic is so gentle that he gets upset if he has to cut down a tree.
Do you agree with George, Vanessa, that you shouldn't believe gossip?
Absolutely. Though, it can be fun to listen to gossip sometimes. Now, what do people gossip about? Well, we've talked to some people in London, and this is what they say about gossip.
I gossip about boys. Me too.
Some gossip I've heard lately is that two people I work with who've worked together for many years are now a couple. They've begun a relationship after all this time, and everyone is very pleased about it. We like them both.
I don't gossip a lot, really. Just if people want to know something and I know it, then I tell them.
Si sé algo que otros quieren saber, se lo digo.
People gossip about relationships.
Now we're going to hear about a woman who likes gossiping about relationships. Danny says this about her.
If you see her lips move, she's gossiping about someone.
That's one of Danny's jokes.
I know, but it's true. By the way, barber means peluquero.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you like small talk? There is a lot of small talk in the street where I live. There's Mrs. Evans, who lives at number 42. You can always tell when she's gossiping. You can see her lips move. You can always tell when she's gossiping. You can see her lips move. But she's a marvellous woman. Last week, she told me that she was 30 years old. But I know she's celebrating the 25th anniversary of her 30th birthday. She's celebrating the 25th anniversary of her 30th birthday. I said to her, don't you remember when you were born? And she said, no, I was too young. Oh, there's nothing like a good joke, is there?
No, and that was nothing like a good joke.
And there's Mr. Jones, who lives at number 24. He's always talking behind people's backs. Well, he's a barber. Hey? Yes, he's always talking behind their backs. You know, talking about them without them knowing. He's always talking behind their backs. Well, he's a barber. He's cutting hair behind their backs. Oh, never mind. And then there's Mr. Simpson, who lives at number 63. He lives on his own now. Mrs. Simpson left. He said to her, darling, how can you leave me? And she said, it's easy. I can go by taxi, by car, or on foot. Well, they say the old jokes are the best.
There was a useful expression there. Listen to that again.
He's always talking behind people's backs.
He's always talking behind people's backs. And now it's time for a song. Gossip. It's all about neighbours, relatives, and friends.
Sounds interesting. Here's Debbie.
Gossip
Gossip.
Have you heard about my cousin's best friend's son, who used to go next door to have some fun? When the husband came home, he had to get up and run. Gossip. I love gossip. Have you heard about my cousin's sister-in-law? Well, I wouldn't like to tell you everything I saw when her neighbor called and didn't close the door. Gossip. Yeah, gossip. Have you heard about my cousin's husband's mother, who ran away with her best friend's brother? When that didn't work, she ran away with another. Gossip. I love gossip. Ooh, gossip.
So, that's what gossip is about. Neighbours, relatives, friends.
People you work with. But where's the best place to hear gossip? We went out and asked people that question.
Oh, the best place to hear gossip is in the shops.
Well, I think the best place is at coffee mornings.
The best place to hear gossip for me is in my office, around the coffee machine.
The best place to hear gossip is at the pub.
I think the best place to hear gossip is at work. When people are at work, they gossip a lot.
On the bus, that's the best place to hear gossip.
Lots of different places where you can hear gossip. Have a close look at some of the words those people used. In, on, and at. In Spanish, we used the same word, en, for in, on, and at.
Look at these sentences. What are the missing words?
The best place to hear gossip is...
I think the best place to hear gossip is at work.
At work.
Here's another one.
On the bus, that's the best place to hear gossip.
On the bus.
Just one more. The best place to hear gossip is...
Oh, the best place to hear gossip is in the shops.
In the shops.
And now, we're going to take a short break. See you in a moment.
This is the Small Talk Manual. It's marvellous. Before I had this manual, I used to be like this sad man behind me. Darling.
I'm sorry,
I said darling.
but I don't know you.
At parties, I call everyone darling. Darling.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm very depressed.
Never mind. Have a drink.
My uncle died last week. I went to his funeral.
I hate funerals. I never look good in black.
My wife left me on the day before the funeral.
Really? How interesting.
I say, he looks very smart. Whose husband's that?
My wife went off with my best friend.
Do you like the colour of my dress? It's pretty, isn't it?
Yes. On the way back from the funeral, I had a car accident.
What colour was the car?
It was red.
I love the colour red. Don't you?
I feel so lonely. No one listens to me.
Hi, Miranda! I'm sorry, darling? That was Miranda. Doesn't Miranda look lovely?
I was saying no one listens to me.
I know, darling. But the weather's good for this time of year.
People don't understand. Life is so sad. We're all going to die in the end.
Really? Do you like Daphne's new hairstyle?
It's all right, I suppose.
I love Michelangelo, don't you?
Yes. Have you seen the Pieta at St. Peter's in Rome?
St. Peter's? Oh, no, darling. Michelangelo's hairdressing salon is in St. John's Wood, London. It's not easy to make Daphne look pretty, but Michelangelo can do it. He's an artist, you know.
I like talking to you. You're the first person who's ever listened to me.
That's because I used the small talk manual.
I feel you really understand what I'm saying. Do you know, many years ago...
Daphne, darling! You look so pretty. I just love your hair. Yes, the small talk manual, it really works. Hello, darling!
What a useful book. The Small Talk Manual. I must get a copy.
But Robert, she didn't listen to the man. His uncle was dead, his wife left him, he had a car accident. She didn't even hear what he said.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying that the woman didn't even listen to what the man said.
Yes, I completely agree.
Robert!
But that's all we have time for today. I hope you'll join us for our next programme. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Ooh, gossip.